Hi, Girls Guide. Awesome women in real estate. I'm a little early, so we'll let people join. How are you today on Friday? Well, I fixed my shirt. I'm actually coming to you from my car because my husband doesn't like the way I keep house. Can you believe that? Well, I did miss the domestic gene, so I will say that. However, he has the cleaners at our house today. So I'm coming to you from my car so that we didn't have to hear cleaners and be interrupted. So hi, Carolina, Lindsay, Rini, how are you? Is it 10? Nope, we got a minute left before I start. I'm going to start on time. Hi, Jonna. And I'm going to start on time. And I'll be coming back here every Friday, as I'll tell you, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I'm sorry I have my tripod, and I was all excited to be able to not be in my car, but hi, Jill. Hi, Lynn. Lynn, I'm calling you at 11, so no worries. We'll be off by then. Hi, Liz. Okay. It's 10:15. So, ladies, my name is Jan Copeland. And I and my sister started the Girls Guide to Outrageous Real Estate Success 1 year and 2 weeks ago. And we have about 24,300 ladies in real estate. Not all agents. Some of you could be lenders, stagers, etc. So, hi Mabel. So I am going to be sharing with you, I decided, every Friday at 10 a.m. Now, I know today I started at 10:15, but every Friday starting at 10 a.m., I'm going to be sharing with you a free mini training. And for those of you who, are paying attention to either my personal, and I encourage you all to friend me, my personal Facebook page, or here in the Girls Guide, or over in Livy Success Boutique, which is our coaching and consulting and training and sisterhood kind of community company for you, real estate agents. You may have noticed that we had an amazing week down the shore. If you're from Philly, you say down the shore in Avalon, New Jersey. And it was it surpassed everyone's thought of what it would be, because I shared everything I could. My heart is so sincere in wanting you to succeed, and we made it fun. And that's why we say we're creating listing queens. Because ladies, we are too tough on ourselves. We compare our worst to others' best. And so for that week, actually it was 2 3-day sessions, okay? So for those 3 days, those women were pampered and made to feel like queens, royalty. Because guess what? You are. You're worthy, and you're like royalty. So I just want to show you. This was the workbook, listing intensive, and it's fat and meaty. Meaty. And so I'm going to be sharing with you today, and for the next, probably at least the next 3 Friday mornings, snippets from the listing intensive. Why? Because I want you to have a taste of what this amazing program can do for you. Okay? I'm going to be looking at my notes because I don't want to forget anything. So before I get into the training, there's 2 announcements. I already said one. Come back, put it on your calendar every Friday at 10 a.m. Of course, if you have an appointment, that's more important. But then you put on your calendar to come back, because obviously this will remain posted in the video section of Girls Guide to Outrageous Real Estate Success. Okay? So that's the first announcement. The second announcement is that this coming Thursday, so 6 days from now, we are launching our third round of group coaching. And we have 5 slots available in this round of group coaching. So I'm going to share a little bit about it here, but if you want to grab one of those 5 slots, or you don't even know what I'm talking about and you say, hey, tell me what you're talking about. So just put the words "call me" in the comment section, and then I will reach out to you at some point today or tonight, okay? So call me, the words call me if you're interested in more information. But basically what it is that we meet twice per month, okay, via Zoom, which is just like we're doing now, you know, only I would see you in addition to you seeing me. And we come together, a group of about 15 ladies, okay, where we go through from start to finish how to be an amazing top agent. I share as much as I can, okay, as I always do. So we meet twice a month via the Zoom technology, which is like a Skype, if you remember Skype, or even like what we're doing here, where one is me teaching on a business building topic, and then the second session that same month is an expert. So we have a copywriter who is amazing, who will help you with your listing descriptions and your Instagram and Facebook posts, okay, to make them more compelling and engaging. We have a negotiation expert. We have a time management expert, okay, we all need that. So in addition to those 2 meetings per month, I also go live in the private group coaching Facebook group, which you remain in for the remainder of your time, even though this is a 3-month program. All right, so it's amazing. You have access to me, my personal cell phone number, my email, my phone. So I really would love you to inquire about that. We have 5 more spaces, and I'm sure they won't last, okay? Now, I want to mention 2 people that actually got amazing results from our group coaching. So we've done 2 rounds. One, Sharon. Sharon's from North Carolina, and she came to us in January. So she started in January, and she said by April 15th, tax day of this year, she had more in sales, okay? Not twice as much, but 2/3 as much in sales. She beat her 2017 sales, okay? So she had an amount of sales in 2017, and she did that much. She did that much plus another third. I'm sorry. She did that much plus another third by April 15th. Can you imagine? So she worked a whole year in 2017 to arrive at a sales figure, revenue. And she more than beat it by tax day. That is amazing testimonial. Then we have Lori from Washington State, Lori Patch. And basically, she doubled her productivity this year over last year already. And so she's going to exponentially even do better. All right. So the group coaching works. Just so you know, in case you don't know about me, I'm going to be doing a welcome video for when new people come on. But now that you're already here, let me just say that I recently, in June, sold my top real estate team. I had a team. We were top team. We were number 12 in the entire nation in ERA. All right. I was the Realtor of the Year last year in my local market. We were just top. I personally would do over 100 transactions a year, 26 million to 30 million a year. So I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars. And in June, I decided to sell my business and do this full time. Do this. What do I do? Training, coaching, mentoring. We have a Livy girl community. It's just amazing. So anyway, just so you kind of know where I'm coming from and who I am. So let's go on to the mini training. So today's training will be about 15 minutes. And they're mini training sessions, okay? Just to give you a taste of, again, what amazingness we shared at the Listing Intensive, all right? So once upon a time, you made a decision to become a real estate agent. And it may have been a result of having used a real estate agent, and it's like, whoa, her job looked fun. And she drove a nice car, and she looked very calm, and she looked pulled together. So perhaps, I think I could do this, right? So once upon a time, you had that goal of being a real estate agent, very successful. You had an idea in your mind what that would be. So you take the test, you take the course, you take the test, and then you get out in the real world and you're like, wait, what? Lead gen, statistics, market statistics, what is all this? oh, people just don't like call you, you know, it's much harder than you think, right? So today, my mini training is about mindset. Because ladies, in order to become the icon or that awesome, successful agent that you pictured when you got your license, when you made that decision, can only happen if you approach the business with the right mindset. Exclamation point. Okay? So many times fear gets in the way and our perceptions get in the way. So let's start with perceptions, okay? So I just told you how you might have perceived the job, right? But in actuality, it's anything worthwhile. It's like birthing a child, right? You have to get fat and your ankles get fat and your legs and, you know, you're uncomfortable, right? But then, guess what? It's all worth it. When that baby comes out, the pain, the hell of it is all worth it, right? So the perception that I like to approach my business when I was an agent, because you know it's ups and downs, right, was today I get to be an agent. I get to do it. I don't have to punch a clock. Now, believe it or not, I didn't go to college right away. I was a factory worker and I punched a clock, okay? A lot of people say, oh, I would never picture that. Oh, yes, of course, I did. And then I was a bank teller. And then I went to school part-time. And then I did this. And then I did that, all right? But it was always, man, I got to get up tomorrow for work. Oh, man, I've got to do this. I hate that part of my job, okay? But instead, I changed my perception and the way I approached being a realtor. Instead of saying, I got to do this, and, you know, I say, I get to do this. I get to be an agent. And ladies, it might seem minor, but this is huge, okay? Did you know that you become what you think about? So I am big on visualization. I am big on manifestation. If you want to bring to you what you want, you got to change. If you don't change, it's not going to happen, okay? And in terms of visualization, if you picture yourself as being successful, whatever that means to you, okay? For some of you, if you make $50,000, that's successful. Go for it. Great. I can't tell you what success means to you. Others say, I need to make $250,000 or I am not successful. Okay, that's good. That's good for you then, okay? But you have to get out of your own way, because I'm going to give you some hard love here. Wherever you are right now, you're there because that's what you think you deserve. So some of you might turn me off now and might be mad at me, but that's the fact of the matter. We are where we are because we accept where we are, because we don't believe sincerely at the bottom of our hearts that we deserve better or that we can do better. And the one way to change that is to affirmations, positive present tense sentences. I enjoy building my successful real estate business. You say that every morning, watch what happens. I dare you. Okay, I'm going to dare you. Okay, say that every morning and watch what happens. We don't think we're pretty enough. We don't think we're tall enough. We're not short enough. We're not, we're not smart enough. We're not experienced enough. Let me tell you something. You want to be a listing queen? The number one reason that sellers choose you is because they trust you. It has nothing to do with experience. And I know that because I coach beginning agents who've not had any listings to talk of, but they get a listing within 30 days. Why? Because I teach them how to evoke the trust that the sellers and homeowners are looking for in order to hire you as a listing agent. Joanne Batista says, meditation, daily affirmations, and visualization is a must for me to start my day. Congratulations, Joanne. And hi to everyone who's been on, because I'm trying not to like interrupt constantly, because when I'm watching a live, it kind of bothers me when people do that. Maybe I'm weird, but okay, so out of respect for you. So you need to visualize yourself. And I'm so sorry, my voice. Visualize. Okay. Next, stop being afraid. Or actually, it's good to be afraid. It's good to identify what you're afraid of, because then you can say to yourself, I'm committing to doing this whether I'm afraid or not. Joyce Meyer, if you know her, a great speaker, she said, do it afraid. I think she had a book called Do It Afraid. So my team and I, we used to have that mantra. It's a little scary, but do it afraid, right? And by the way, one of the reasons that we are afraid is that we might mess up. We might make a mistake. But I'm telling you right now, make the mistakes. Make the mistakes and make them fast. Why? Because guess what? Then you can learn from them, never do them again, and get them out of the way. As I told you, I sold my business to a realtor on my team. She's awesome, Stephanie. I don't know if she's watching, but she's amazing. The team's still amazing. They're growing, and I'm so excited for them, okay? But when I was there, we used to talk about all the things that I don't know. And I was in the business for well over a decade. And at first I was kind of embarrassed to say I didn't know. But then I thought, goodness gracious, how could I possibly know everything? So my point to you ladies is, even if you're new or if you've been in the business 20, 30 years, you don't know everything, and that's okay. So it's okay to make mistakes and not beat yourself up, because I'll say it again. Don't compare your worst to someone else's best. Just learn from it. So when we were at the listing intensive last week, I gave each lady in their goodie bags an eraser and a highlighter. And we threw away the erasers, because ladies, we don't want to forget when we make a mistake. We don't want to erase it. We don't want to erase any hell that happened to us or that we created in our past that's holding us back. No. We want to highlight it. We want to learn from it and move forward. We're going to move forward unapologetically to the amazing, outrageous success that we wanted when we became an agent. Okay? What time is it? How am I doing? 10:30. Okay. So the second thing I want to say about mistakes is that, or the fear of failing, so to speak, is that what I've seen in coaching for this year now is that my clients, when they fail, for example, they door knocked and didn't get anything, or they sent out a mailer, or they did something on social media, and in their mind it failed. And so they bag the entire idea. They just throw in the towel and say, I'm done. And I say, wait. Maybe a little tweak would get you a higher appointment rate, or a little tweak would get you more of a discussion with people as you go door to door. Don't trash it, tweak it. I hang out with people that are above me, okay, in masterminds, okay? And what I mean by that is they're making more money than me. They've been doing it longer, okay? Why do I do that? Because I want to learn from them, okay? Just like my clients come to me, you would come to me to say, hey, you've been where I am, and I want to learn from you, okay? And so I learned that from them, that their Facebook ads or something that they tried failed. And yet, they're successful. Why? Because they didn't throw in the towel and restart. They tweaked it. Okay? So I'm encouraging you to tweak. And listen, no one is successful by accident. I can tell you that right now. You know this, right? Unless you win the lottery and get a windfall, success does not happen by accident. Success lives in your commitments. So I'm going to ask you, what are you going to be committed to between now and next Friday at 10 a.m. when I go live here? What are you going to be committed to? Are you going to be committed to doing the hard work of showing up for work, putting your face on, even if you're working from home, so that if you get a call from a buyer or a seller, you're ready to go? You're going to commit to that? Are you going to commit to looking at what you may have thought was a failure and seeing if you can tweak it? Are you going to commit to stopping the negative thoughts in your head about yourself and be a good friend to yourself? Are you going to commit to visualize every morning that epitome of success that you wanted when you decided to get your license, and picture yourself in that position of being successful, and say to yourself, I am enjoying, or I am loving creating my successful business every day. You say that every day. Present tense, positive sentences. And let me tell you something. I'm going to give you one more kind of tidbit from the listing intensive that isn't about mindset, because some of you, might say, can I get a little bit of meat? Okay, you got it. Here it comes. You need to know your market. So will you commit between now and next Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time to do one of the following, right? Will you commit to knowing what your average days on market is? How long it takes for the average property to go under contract? Will you commit to looking up on your MLS what your market's average list to sold price percentage is? How about your average close rate? Will you commit to that? And how about finding your personal days on market, your personal list to sold price, your personal close rate? Do you know how to do that? If you don't, go to your broker. And if they don't know, or if they can't tell you, then let me know, okay? But you need to make it your business to know your market. It's your business. And here's another hint. Choose a commercial agent who you've always admired. And reach out and connect and say, boy, can we have a breakfast, a coffee, a lunch? Why? Because commercial agents are in the know with what's going on and what's to come in your market. And as a realtor, people expect you to know, right? And sometimes you're like, how am I supposed to know? But you know what? You want to know your market? You want to be a top agent in your market? You want to be a listing queen? Then you better find out. Partner with a commercial agent, get together every month or every other month and find out what's going on. And tell her what's going on in the residential, but find out what new shopping centers are coming, what new industry, etc. That's huge. It's all about knowing your market. And one more tidbit about knowing your market. You got to know the neighborhoods. When someone comes to you, a buyer, and says, I want a neighborhood with mature trees, do you know which ones to take them to? If a buyer comes to you and says, I want a neighborhood that has some amenities, do you know all the neighborhood amenities? If you don't, ladies, then do you deserve to be a top agent? Do you deserve to be a listing queen? You got to pay your dues. Every day, I totally love looking at my my past Facebook posts because they're so cute. I mean, they're so cute. I saw one today from 2010 that just said that I just love my job and had a new listing coming out, and it was just from 2010. And I had been in the business maybe 4 years. 4 years at that point. And I had just brought my husband on and we formed the team. And it was just really neat to look back and see how hard I worked and just some of the posts that I made on social media. So there you have it, folks. Today's first mini training was mindset and know your market. So I'd love to hear from you. Remember, we have a group coaching session that is a 3-month commitment because you need that much, right? And it's amazing. We meet 3 times a month, one for my teaching, one for the expert on the subject matter, and then I go live and answer all your questions. 3 different times that we are together out of a 4 weeks. So it's really high touch. It's fantastic. And I do want to let you know too that I have our team working feverishly on putting together the Listing Intensive as an online program that you will be able to purchase and work through at your own pace. And so we just got back last week. I think we got back last Saturday, so not even home a week. So just bear with us. And in the meantime, I'm going to be sharing with you snippets in these Friday morning trainings, okay? So, is the Listing Intensive something we sign up for? Yes, as soon as we get the calendar out. We have our event planner finalizing everything. So by the end of October, we will have the dates for 2019, all right? And Kendall says, is it part of the coaching program? The Listing Intensive live events will be separate in and of itself. And then there will be a Listing Intensive program that is available for purchase online for you to work through at your own pace. Okay, so everybody understand that. I'm going to say it again. What I'm talking about now is are three different things. Three. I do three. 1, 2, 3. Everybody else does it like that. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, so there's three things. There's a group coaching session starting next Thursday for 3 months. That is a program that takes you through every facet of being a successful agent, period. Okay? It's amazing. Amazing results. Listen to this replay and you can hear in the beginning when I talk about two of the people who went through it, amazing results, okay? Secondly, I am working with the team on the Listing Intensive program, which can be purchased as an online self-led program, okay? Third thing, we will be putting out the 2019 Listing Intensive live events that we'll be holding in 2019, all right? So I hope that's clear. And let me just think if there's anything else that I want to share with you. I think that is it. Ladies, do not forget, if you want information on this awesome group coaching program that starts next Thursday, this might be your time, right? It might be your time to just say, I am going to do this. Then write, call me in the comments here, and I will go through and I will call you, okay? All right. Love you, ladies. I'm so glad you're here. And Judy and myself, my sister, my twin sister and I, we created this group out of a sincere heart and passion to help you, each of you, become outrageously successful. It's what we do every day. And to find out more, you can go to livybryn.com, L as in Lisa, I, V as in Veronica, Y, BRYNN.com, or we have a community, which is a membership community where we provide you with pretty much everything you need to get your business off the ground and going, which includes logo, custom collections that have door hangers, business cards, note cards, flyer templates, everything you can imagine that's pretty, landing pages, Facebook covers, Facebook overlays, social media posts, a social media calendar every month, in addition to training videos and some checklists, okay? That's $20 a month, and so check that out at livygirl.com. All right, ladies, gotta go. I wish you all an amazing Friday. Call me in the comments section if you want to get more information on the group coaching. Starts next Thursday, and I'll see you back here Friday of next week, 10 a.m. Eastern. Thanks. Bye.